tear that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You gotta love. Maybach, lay back, Matt Black.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Dragons of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
11 coming.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Complete to Jamar Chase.
11.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
12.
First down, here's Burrow. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Dragons.
Here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On one, ready?
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 3rd down, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Burrow going for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
On one, ready? 11, MT, take. They gotta go.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Joe Mixon He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dragons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. All right.
On first and 10, here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Second and 10, Fields again. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. One play action, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Steelers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Off play action, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Finds Pickens out right. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. That escapes the sack. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. George Pickens the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Fields throwing again. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. Being chased out left. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
From midfield now, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You look at this Steeler defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 MT.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Chase the motion man right.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Now we'll pause for an injury here, and that's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Fields. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
11.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. and then tonight and see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Meanwhile, Fields throw, taken in by London. On the move past the 40. Still on his feet. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Out, let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
11.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 36 yards on the play.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Here's Burrow. Throw left side to Kincaid. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are able to move back in front. And McPherson on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Dragons 14, Steelers 10. McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Fields on first down. Throws right back to London, complete again. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. B.J. Ojulari in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Fields throw brought in by Austin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun, here's Fields. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, it's Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Gotta go.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Burrow down around his goal line, sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Dobbs. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
On one, ready? 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando.
These two teams making their last minute adjustments.
At
The
our
second
EA
half
Sports
coming your way from
report.
Pittsburgh.
Coach.
And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
11. Hey, Chen. Hey, Chen. Say hi.
3rd and 2, Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had.
There he goes, left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Gun.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st down, here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here we go. Hey, 551. Say hi.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's Fields. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Fields. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say?
I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, what's the old adage? If I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win anyway. Tell your team it's that time. Who's going to get down into the trenches, grind it out, and make sure.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
12.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I would dare say that these guys would like to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now Austin. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. On third down, here's Harris.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On first down, Fields looking for London on the out route complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now it's Fields. That's going to be caught.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal. We just saw him do it right there.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Room to run at the 50. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. That's taken on the 25. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On 1, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action with Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Fields trying to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
On one, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
He's got this to Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens, 33 yards. And the Steelers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Here we go, here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Running left, it's Mixon. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
11, Tommy.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You got to keep scoring.
Mix it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here we go, here we go.
On 2nd down, Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Forced out to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dragons are able to cut into that deficit. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
11 MT, Tate.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They'll have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go.
Fields now to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? You got a mini baby.
To throw is Fields. Finding Pickens for another catch. On the move past the 40. Still going. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 12, 11, 11, 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
12.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11. They gotta go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
11. 11. Time.
Mixon is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Dragons get a bit closer.
Here we go.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Justin. Hey, Ken. Easy. Chip slap. Right.
Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And here's Freiermuth again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Fields. Finds Pickens out right. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end. This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Fields throwing again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darnell Washington, 34 yards.